In this tutorial, we are going to learn how to make a writing case in ThinkSpace with features such as input boxes, carry forward, and file upload phases. To begin, uh, choose a space that you want the case to be in or create a new one and click on the New Case button. I'm going to write this as writing case. Name your case and do next step. From the templates which are available, choose the general case template. This template basically just gives you 4 phases of a 1-column HTML, which is what you probably need to do a writing as well as a carry forward. And click use this template. Now you will see you are in the phases section, and this is where you need to start editing your phases. You'll see that you have an introduction, problem with questions. This is a template which they built out, but you can customize to what you want. To edit the phases, click on the phase name, and these are panels which have roll over. So when you do roll over, you'll be able to see that the edit buttons appear. Let's first edit the title. Go into edit content and let's change this. So let's say writing input phase and update title. Now this is the main HTML where you'll be putting in your questions as well as your text area for students to answer in. Click on edit content and you can see that this editor opens up. This is a title, so you can say this is put in already, so you can just write, please answer the following questions. Questions. Now you are ready for your questions. Write a question. What motivates you to do team-based learning? This is just an example. Now there are 2 kinds of text boxes that we have. This is a text area and this is a text field. A text area is used when you want when you don't want to constrain their answers, to a single digit or something. So if it's just like just write this number or something, you'll use a smaller one, but a better formatted one is a text area. So you click on text area. The minute you click on text area, a name, the properties will open up. You must name your text area. In order to do carry forward or even to just, to create a text box, you must name it. You can call it something like motivation because that's what your question is about. And if you just want to keep it general, you can just say question 1. Okay, so that's completely up to you how you want to name it, but you must give a name. And you'll say okay. And your text box is created. Now you can write your second question. How do you do TBL in the classroom? All right, and you repeat the same thing. Either you say process or you say question 2. Okay, you update the content. It'll give you this thing that you have created this warning that you've created 2 text areas and say click save changes. This is what it looks like to you in the editor, and this is how it will look to your students. All right, now let's get back. Now you want to do a carry forward. So basically in carry forward, whatever inputs the students put in these 2 boxes are carried forward to a subsequent phase. It could be the phase right after, or it could be anywhere that you want. But I'm just going to show you an example. And so let's make this a carry forward phase. Update title. You can either delete this, or you can say these were your answers. This is what motivates you. And then here is where you want their text to be carried forward, right? And just leave that. And now this is what you want in the second one. This is how you do TBL. And your carry forward would come under this. For carry forward, implementing the carry forward isn't as straightforward as pressing these buttons, because there is a code which is needed. So you will have to go into the source. So you click on the source button, and you see your question here? This is what motivates you. And this /p means that's a paragraph, and this is just empty space. The code you need to copy is ThinkSpace model equals to user response and name. And this name is the most important thing. This is where you write the name of the text box that you created in the previous phase. So in our case, it was question 1. Type equals to carry forward and ThinkSpace. And similarly, you just copy the same code and change the name to question 2. Be very careful then that in changing the name and deleting the previous name, these quotes do not get deleted. They are part of the code. I will send you this code highlighting just what you need to change, and if you just copy paste it at any place that you want any kind of input carried forward. It can be within a table cell, it can also be in a phases, 10 phases down. So it all depends on what you want to do. And you update content, again it'll confirm that this is what you've done, and you do save. When you preview this phase, you actually won't see anything. You'll just see these 2 questions. However, if I were to go in and write something here, I do TBL because it's very inspiring. And I do it in groups of 6 to 7 or whatever. And once students write this, you will see that it has carried forward here. If you don't like how it is, how it looks, you can make this bold and you can put some space between it. And now if you preview the phase, it's much better. And so this is how you set up a carry forward. In the next thing you may want to do is have your students upload a PDF for you to review or for a peer review phase. It's a completely different phase. We don't have it here. So you have to go back to phases and you have to add a phase. So when you add a phase, you choose one column HTML with student file upload. Choose that phase and it'll appear right at the bottom. You can now move it up to where you want. To do that, you click on edit order and just click these up arrows. And now I want it to be the 3rd phase, because after this carry forward, I want them to do that. And you must remember to save order. And so you now have this 3rd phase. Let's go ahead and edit it. So you can see, let's see that this is student file upload phase. Let's edit the title. And what you see here, this is nothing. This phase is actually nothing. It is just two sets of instructional boxes where you can write your instructions about what you want students to do, and make sure that they upload a PDF. And this is what it is, and they will have to select a file. And so that is all this phase does. The next thing you wanted to know was how to set up a peer review phase. For peer review, this could probably be the phase where you do peer review. For peer review, you will actually need to first make themes. For peer review, you'll have to make themes. So you go back into your space and go into Theme Manager, and let's create a theme set. Let's say this is a peer review themes, peer review spring 2017. Create set, and let's create a theme. So theme 1, you know how to do this. Let's say it's Kajal Rajiv Holly Bender student, and that's it. Create theme, and then you create another theme. With whoever else there is. Alright, so that's the first thing you need to do, is create themes. Now go back to your cases and let's find your writing case. And in the phase that you want to do peer review, supposing this is the phase that you want peer review, that students will be looking at each other's PDFs and commenting on them, you go into edit phase and edit settings. And all you need to do here is say you want to enable theme based. So it's the phase that you are making as theme based. Click on this section which says non-theme based and select peer review and select your theme. So peer review 2017, update settings. Now when you preview the phase, you'll see that the peer review button has appeared. When I click on it, I can select my team members, whoever was in my team, although because I'm an instructor, I can probably see all of them. So that's how you set up a peer review phase. I would also like to just show you, for the sake of your students, how one would be commenting using peer review. So let's say I have a file uploaded here. Let's say Kajal CV PDF, and please make sure that your students upload a PDF. They can upload doc files and all, and then you'll be able to download them from here, but you won't be able to view them within the phase like you can a PDF. So for example, I have this PDF, and so I can now look at it. To comment, your students will have to first do peer review and select the team member. I'm just going to select myself right now because I know nobody else has anything uploaded, and click on the comment button, and they can let's open up the PDF, right? And supposing they want to do something, you click on the comment button and just click on the PDF, and a comment box will open up. This is good. And save comment. That's all they need to do. They just need to click on the PDF and write their comment and save it. That's all I have for you right now. Bye bye.